What's going on, everybody? This is your girl Wisdom, host of The Wisdom Experience, which premieres this Friday, October 23rd on blogtalkradio.com. You still have time to let me know what time you want me to air the show. You have until Wednesday to decide. So please give me your emails, thewisdomexperience@gmail.com. Don't forget, wisdom is spelled Wisdom. So please don't forget the H. All right? Today we are going to keep it light. We're going to keep it short. I didn't intend to do a movie on the first video, but that Heather Ellis case is it means a lot to me. And so I just wanted to make sure that the urgency of the case was really stated and re-emphasized throughout the course of the video, so that you could have some points to think about and not just take it face value. And there's a lot to be discussed. There's an obvious wrong there, but I wanted you to have some more points to kind of think about as you consider the fact that someone is facing 15 years in prison for cutting a line at Walmart. If you missed that video series, you can always go to YouTube and look for The Wisdom Experience and check out the videos that have been posted and just give me your feedback. Again, the email address is thewisdomexperience@gmail.com. So I want to hear from you, okay? Today, again, keeping it light, keeping it fluffy, and just a quick, can we talk about Balloon Boy? I mean, what I just want, did you guys see the interview on CNN with Wolf Blitzer? Because that was hilarious. And if you're not a CNN connoisseur, like if you don't follow, if you're not an avid CNN watcher, then you might not ever understand that Wolf Blitzer is just doing his job, baby, and he is such a professional. You're not going to pull the rug from up under Wolf Blitzer, because Wolf Blitzer wants to know, can we go back to what Falcon said? He said that, why did he put the M's and the ums in there? Because Wolf Blitzer, just reading the transcript back, I just want to get back to this. I just want to know what happened. And I think it was a very valid question. I like how the father tried to get jazzy and say, oh, I'm appalled at you. I think I see where this is going. And Wolf was like, no, just because I'm asking a question, especially since it's based off something that was just said in this interview segment, it doesn't mean that I'm suggesting anything. I just want the answer to the question. You gotta love it. It was priceless. It was professional. Mwah. I loved it. So, what do you think? Do you think that the Balloon Boys family, if this was a hoax, should be facing some kind of charges? That is the question for the day. You can leave a comment on the video to answer that, or you can email me at thewisdomexperience@gmail.com, and we can actually talk about it. But understand that when this happens, when something like this happens, you cannot just take it upon yourself to fly a hot air balloon. Some people may say, oh, well, I don't understand what the big deal is. You are essentially infiltrating reserved airspace. So no one is prepared for your balloon going up in the air while there are passenger flights, commercial flights, maybe even military flights that are being conducted in the airspace that you are now inhabiting. And so that is one of the reasons that this is up for discussion and investigation, is because you have thrown off people's flight plans. Can you imagine being one of the passengers on the 2 flights that were delayed, having to get to a business meeting? Like, you took that flight out so you could land just in time to get to downtown Manhattan or to get to wherever it was that you were going that day. And now you realize, okay, well, I understand now that our flight is being delayed because there's a little boy in a balloon. And then to find out that what happened was a hoax. You don't know what kind of repercussions those people have to face, because there are some employers who will say, well, look, nobody told you to take the last possible flight out for you to make it here on time. Anything could have happened. And this is true. But when there is something and someone possibly to blame, it definitely puts a different spin on it, and someone needs to be held accountable if what Falcon said is true. Now, you and I probably know, or you probably know as well as I do, that if you are looking for a pure opinion, you have to ask a child. Children don't care. They're not trying to hurt your feelings. They're not trying to pump your ego. They're just going to give you what you ask for. And so when you talk to children, be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Don't ask the baby if you look fat, because if the baby say yeah, you can't be mad at the baby. The baby's just going to tell you their absolute honest opinion. So just remember that, you know what I mean? Falcon was being real. I appreciate his honesty. It doesn't look like he was, too much worried or threatened or felt like this was the wrong thing for him to say. He looked like he was, because you guys said that we were doing this for the show. So, hey, if that's what you told him, maybe you should have went over what you should say to reporters or police should they ask. Because your ground was not fully covered. You did not cross every T. You did not dot every I. And I blame nobody but you, the parents of this young boy and these 3 young boys that you take storm chasing and everything else. Hey, however you raise your family is yours. But when you start to affect others, then it's a problem. So let me know what you think. Should the Balloon Boys family be up for investigation if we find out that this indeed was a hoax? Should they face some kind of repercussions? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. You just can't go around doing stuff all willy-nilly and feel like no one is going to say anything. That's very, very crazy to me that you would even think you could get away with it. But, I mean, hey, people have gotten away with a lot worse in these recent years that we still don't have answers for. Maybe we'll talk about some of those things on the next episode. But I just want to remind you, October 23rd is the air date for the Wisdom Experience on blogtalkradio.com. If you'd like to submit show ideas, this is basically your barbershop, your beauty salon, your opportunity to discuss anything and everything that you would like. So if it's personal to you, that's fine. Use your name as subject A and someone else's name as subject B. It doesn't matter. But just remember, we're going to keep it real on the Wisdom Experience. So if you're not ready for the real, you're not ready for me. All right? I look forward to hearing from you guys. Shouts out to everybody that has been watching, that's shown their support, and has pledged to tune in on the 23rd. I certainly appreciate you. This is going to go somewhere, and it's going to go somewhere fast. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. Look forward to seeing you soon and hearing from you even sooner. TheWisdomExperience@gmail.com is where you can send your emails. And again, that's WISDOHM. The Wisdom Experience is all one word at gmail.com. If you look for me on YouTube, The Wisdom Experience is all together as well. So just check me out there. If you have anything that you would like for me to cover, something that I might not be aware of yet, something that may be old that you want to go back to and get another opinion on, we can absolutely do that. But it doesn't have to be just news and current events. It could be personal music. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to talk about, let's talk about it. If I don't know the answer, then I'll do some research, try and find an answer. If you just want my opinion, I have it for you all day if you want me to express it. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. And thanks for tuning in once again. The Wisdom Experience is coming to you soon. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.